Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shraddha Chakravarti, and this is episode every time, episode probably 8 of PEP Talks. This is a series where I share a little something about whatever I've learned and whatever I know and whatever I've dealt with, so that it helps you in whatever way possible. So, I just got back from college, as you can see, and there's this very good book called By Yourself. Actually, I'll show it to you. Wait.
2,000 years later.
This is the book. It's called Buy Yourself the Damn Flowers. It's by Tam Kaur. You've probably seen her videos if you're watching mine. She is another self-help influencer, a very, very good self-help influencer. Actually, one of the influencers that inspired me to start my own channel. And the book is really good if you want to read it. It's got stuff written in a very easy language. So, do check it out. I'll put the link in the description as well. Okay, so back to what I was saying. There is this really pretty topic, a very good topic in it. It's called boundaries. So I thought, why not? Let's talk about boundaries. So, we need to understand the fact that boundaries aren't for people in the external environment only. It begins with you. You do not need boundaries for others. You need boundaries for your own self. Because having boundaries clearly, defines what it is that, is acceptable and what's not. Boundaries do not mean that you need to be unnecessarily rude to people or scream at them for no reason. No, it does not mean that. It means that you are having that much of self-respect. Okay, you have that respect and dignity for your own self, that you know that there is a difference between a joke and crossing the line. Not everything is a joke. Okay, when you know that this is something that is disrespectful, especially in front of 5 other people, that's when you have boundaries. You know that there is a certain limit. You know that there is a certain level that people can go up to and not cross them. People cannot just talk to you the way they want. For example, you're sitting in a group of people, right? Your friends, and there is this person who claims to be your friend, always demeaning you and always talking shit about you just to look cool, and you feel it within your gut, right? Listen to me. You do not have to ask people that, okay, do you think that was disrespectful? Do you think that was like rude? Maybe I should avoid it. Maybe it was just a joke. No, because your gut, your insides tell you that this hurt me. This was unacceptable. I would not have done this to anybody else. Your conscience is good enough to tell you what disrespect is and what a joke is. Okay, do not depend on other people to validate whether it was a joke or not, because people are going to tell you, majority, if someone who's not your true friend, someone who's just an acquaintance, is just going to tell you to let it slide, to let it go, to not create a scene. But you in the heart of heart know that, no, I did not like this. I did not like this. I would not have done this to that person. Set boundaries. Tell that person then and there that, listen, you don't have to scream. Okay, let me tell you one thing. You will not be taken seriously if you start screaming at every small thing. Okay? At every small thing, you'll just be called cranky, and people are not going to associate themselves with you. Be assertive. Don't scream. Just tell them that, listen, don't cross your boundaries with me. Don't cross your limits with me. This is where I draw the line. Okay? Say that once and then start acting accordingly, because let me tell you one thing. A person that disrespects you once is going to do it again in front of 10 other people the next time. First, he's done it in front of 5 people, then he's going to do it in front of 10 people. The minute a person does something off, you need to register it in your mind that this person is going to do this shit again with me, no matter how much I tell them. And what is a person with good boundaries going to do? Take a step back. Yes, you need to stop spending time with people who do not value your limits, who do not respect you enough to know that there is a way to talk to you, that there's a way to talk about you in front of people. Okay? You need to make, like I've made myself very clear in the previous video as well, that you should not be an easy access. You are a luxury that not everybody can afford. Okay, don't go around being so available that, okay, you know, everybody can just come and talk however the fuck they want to you. Don't do that. Do not do that. I'll tell you one thing. My mantra is that I would be very happy. I am perceived as the biggest bitch on the planet. Okay, people think I'm very rude, people think I'm very high-headed, people think that, you know, okay, I cannot talk to her because she's very mean and she looks very, you know, she looks egoistic and it looks as if she has a lot of attitude. Bravo, I've won in life when I hear people talk about me like that. But you know why? Because I would rather be called a bitch, be known as a bitch, be known as a person who is high-headed, than being taken for a ride. I would much rather be called a bitch than, you know, be called an easy access, than people talking, you know, that, oh my god, it's so easy to, you know, just disrespect her and, you know, get under her skin, and, you know, she's just so sweet and, you know, overly dumb. I would not want that. I would not want that, because that just shows that you cannot fuck with me. Not everyone can get under my skin. Not everyone can talk shit about me, because I know boundaries. I know that there is a difference between a joke and disrespect. One time is enough for me. I don't even give second chances, to be very precise. I don't give second chances. The minute I see that I'm being disrespected, I take a step back. I remove that person out of my life. I remove that person. I throw that person out. Very happy. I'm happy. And if the person, you know, if a good person, let me tell you, a good friend, even if that person makes the mistake of disrespecting you and you make your boundaries clear, if that person understands your boundaries, that person is your friend. But the minute a person takes offense to your boundaries, baby girl, you know what to do. It's good enough that the trash is taking itself out. If they stop talking to you, well and good. You know, you were saved from the extra drama. You were saved from the extra, you know, efforts of eliminating them from your life. So this is why you need to have boundaries. And no, you do not have to fight with everyone. Okay, you do not have to, you know, okay, let me tell you one thing. Certain things make you different from them, right? Let me take your previous example. Someone talks shit about maybe your hair. Okay, oh my god, your hair looks so funny today. What are you going to do? Talk about their nose? Talk about their face? No, you're not going to do that, because you are not going to stoop down to their level. You're not going to drop your standards to match theirs. No, we're not doing that. That is not what I'm teaching you. That is not what you are or who you are. You are very classy. You're class apart. Your standards are different from them. You don't have to fight. You don't have to scream. Give no fucks. Give zero shit to what people say about you. Act accordingly in private. When people know what's going on here, when people know what you're going to do next, it's basically an open invite for them to come and, you know, roger you, to come and kill you. A sexy, you know what a sexy person is? You know what a hot person is? It's not a person who, you know, who's got a great body, who's got, you know, pretty features and, you know, aesthetic clothes. No, a hot person is someone who cannot be predicted. When, you know, you're looking at someone and you're not able to know, okay, what is that person gonna do? What the hell is that person gonna do now? That's hot. That's sexy. That's classy. When you're an open book, when people know that, arey yaar, ye to aisi hai, I know what she's gonna do or what he's gonna do after that. There's absolutely nothing that people are gonna wonder, you know, about you. There's absolutely nothing that you have to offer to them. It's like, how do I even explain to you? You're not interesting. You're not interesting. And not to others. You're not interesting enough to yourself. Because everything about you is open. Everything about you is a known fact. What are you? What are you? I want to know, what are you? An easy access, an open book, or a person with class, a person with standards, a person who stands out in a crowd? When you walk among 10 people, people should know, oh my god, look at that person. You know, the other people are just blur. That's how your aura should be. An aura is not external appearance, it's what you have within. it's what your mindset is, because what you have within radiates outside. If you think that confidence is not radiated, my love, you're mistaken. You're mistaken. Because people can see aura, people can see confidence, people can see an alpha person. People can see a sexy person, a person who cannot be predicted, a person who cannot be, fucked around with, a person who cannot be taken for granted. People can see that person. The person doesn't even have to talk to you. Let me be very clear. Because that's how much aura you have. That's how much of an aura you radiate. Start your inner work. Start from here. This doesn't matter if this isn't, built, if this isn't worked on. Every time in every video I say this, that the mantra for this is just to sit down and introspect. Sit the fuck down and introspect what it is that I lack. Why do people take me for a ride? Because let me be honest, people are shitty. People are shitty. But 70 to 80% is your fault. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. 70 to 80% is because you have made yourself an easy access and easy to fuck around with, easy to be taken granted for. Start your inner work and most of your problems are going to get. And don't take people seriously, man. I've mentioned it in my previous videos as well. Just don't develop a thick skin. Don't let everything get under your skin. Develop a thick one. That's it. Okay? So yeah, I'm done with the video. That's all I had to talk about. And if you like the video, please like, share, comment and subscribe. Drop your suggestions down below. My Instagram is in my description. You can text me if you want to talk about anything, if you have any suggestions, if you have any requests, and I'll see you guys in the next one.